Many times the front porch feels like a neighborhood living room, and our next guest is here to tell us about their delicious restaurant right here in downtown that combines comfort food with the community, feeling like a summer front porch. Here to tell us more about Porch Kitchen and Bar is Executive Chef Sean Broadway and the General Manager Kristen Truitt. It is finally spring and summer season. You got the windows all open up. It is like your time to shine here in Louisville.
Oh,
and you
definitely.
have a perfect way to celebrate. You got some new menu items and some new cocktails too.
Yes. So we have our perfect summer cocktail, Strawberry Mint Mule. So the sweetness of the strawberry pairs perfect with the spiciness of the ginger beer. And then we have our twist on our signature old fashioned, which is a summertime old fashioned. Has a grapefruit in there, brings out the citrus flavor of summer.
Oh my goodness. Well, it sounds amazing. And of course, it's going to pair so great with your food. And oh my goodness, you brought the whole spread for us today. But my eye is immediately going to this massive cinnamon roll. Oh my gosh.
Definitely. You know, one of the things that we do is, along with our, perfect handcrafted cocktails, we try to pair food that actually enhances the cocktails themselves. So when when you go with something like our cinnamon roll, most people wouldn't think to go with an old-fashioned with a cinnamon roll, but those flavors just kind of pop and all meld in together really good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we always have our avocado toast, which is one that everyone just loves. You want a real taste of spring and a really good taste of Porch itself and everything. You have to have our Cobb salad.
Okay.
And we do it a little bit different than most people do. It's actually tossed with 2 different dressings. So, so you have that ranch, and then you also have that lemon vinaigrette that just kind of opens things up really well.
Yeah.
And
you really pile it up. I mean, that plate is massive.
Oh, yeah.
This is something you can have for lunch, but then even have it as like a little salad for dinner too, because you're probably not going to finish it.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to finish it in one setting. Yes.
And so let me go back to that avocado toast. It looks like there's so much avocado on there. How many avocados do you actually use for that?
Oh, about 52. No.
The whole tree.
The whole tree. So what we do is we do an avocado spread on the bottom, and then we actually take a half an avocado, and then we slice it to make it look really good, but also make it really appealing both visually and to the taste itself. And then a lot of times people opt to top it with, the poached egg or something like that.
Because avocado toast, sometimes you order it and it's just like 2 pieces of sourdough with just like a spread on it. But you've actually kind of made this more like a meal with that egg on top.
We take it to the next level. What we did is we have a local bakery here in town that actually does the bread for us. So it's actually a multi-grain bread that actually gives it a more hearty feel to it. And it actually elevates the whole dish to where it's more like a meal than just a side dish.
It looks amazing. And then what's this dish to the far left of us?
That right there is one of our best kept secrets. It's the world's greatest belly on pork chop.
Okay.
So what we do is we do a bone-in pork chop. We do a little bit of the pork belly on. And what we do is we sous vide that to get the flavoring like we want, and then we go ahead and sear that off so it has those nice crisp edges on it, as well as have the flavor that penetrates all the way through. We'll lay that over some roasted carrots and put just a little bit of red wine jus over the top of it and just take it to the next level.
Oh my goodness. Can you describe like every food for me? There's just so much passion every time you both come on the show, because you really do care about the overall experience. I mean, there's a lot of competition in downtown Louisville, but you're really setting yourself apart with the drinks plus your menu items too.
We try.
And so how do you guys kind of partner together, like when you're rolling out some new items, or if you have like a new drink concept, like pairing those two together? How do you guys work together?
We like to think of a drink that will pair well with our dishes, and we're in bourbon country, so of course we highlight our old fashions. That's what we're known for. We have the world's greatest bourbon butter cake, which can't go wrong with our summertime old fashioned. So we collaborate a lot together on different dishes and food.
We just saw some clips of inside of the restaurant, and it just feels so homey. It's like this elevated Southern style front porch, and that was done by design for
Absolutely. We want you to feel like you're sitting on your front porch with your friends and family having a delicious cinnamon roll or avocado toast with an old fashioned. That's what we're looking for. So.
And then what's your plan throughout spring and summer? Are you gonna maybe kind of change up the menu items a little bit? Fall's around the corner too. So how fun for you is it to come up with these new items?
See, now you got me telling all the secrets, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are working on some new menu items that we're actually planning on rolling for the spring, going to our spring summer menu. And for us, it's almost like a laboratory in the back of the house. So, we're looking at different drink pairings and what actually tastes well with what's seasonal, what actually goes with the theme of the porch itself. Because like you said, if you've ever been to the location and everything, once we open the windows up and on a really nice day like today and everything, you get the ambience, you got the food, you got the cocktails. So it all kind of really works well together in a really good marriage.
Yeah, I know know you guys have done some like bluegrass music events before.
Yes.
I know like Father's Day is coming up too. You're still working on your brunch plans for that. So you definitely want to make reservations. Is that right?
Absolutely. You can make reservations on Open Table.
All right, there we go. Thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you for having us.
I'm just so pumped to go out there, get the windows open, get me a cocktail, and I'm ready to go, right?
We got you.
Absolutely.
So again, to learn more about Porch Kitchen and Bar, you can just go to their website or go to Open Table to make those reservations.